everyone, how are you doing today? So it's another video on my top trade setup to trade I'm currently in and the one I'm looking forward to take this week. So without further ado guys, let's get right into it. First off, I'm looking forward to I actually took this sell on USDCHF and so far so good. It's been working nice. As you can see right there, it seems to be a very nice trade so far. I took the trade on Friday. I took it somewhere around there on Friday, and then before the end of the market, before the close of the market, it went straight back up. It took me back into dip, and I woke up this morning. The market is back at the bottom here, so possibly I'm gonna see it actually come all the way to touch here before we know what's next and what is the next step for USD CHF. Okay, and the reason why I took this trade is because of the current weakness in dollar. Okay, I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show that to you in a few minutes right now. Yes, so right here you can see that dollar seems to be quite weak. All right, and this has been drawn for the past I think couple of weeks now, maybe 3 to 4 weeks now that I'm drawing this. And the plan was to see dollar actually pull back nicely, at least to retest this broken structure right here, the broken level right there, and then we see it drop further to this area, probably retesting here, or even drop further down to August 2023 low. But as you can see right now, it bounced off to this level, okay, making a double top here, and it just came down. Maybe because of the CPI and PPI data that came last week, okay, and they were not both very strong. The number were not that impressive to say the least, and also it has a very inverse reaction on dollar because last week this PPI data was at least that came a bit stronger. Okay, it came hawkish. The number was very good for the to an extent, but still we saw a very sharp rejection in the price of dollar last week Friday, which is right here. So that is signaling that it seems like the fundamentals aren't really supporting dollar strength. Maybe because of the geopolitics, because of all this proxy and all this, the election, the tension in the United States about recession and about the economic, maybe economic winter, something like that. It's quite unbearable, and I think considerably. I think this is all expected because the United States dollar. The United States itself is in a whole lot of businesses that is just quite shaky right now. That is not interesting for. That is not going to make the currency quite interesting to a lot of people to invest in. That's what I'm trying to say. So that said, let's pay closer attention to the other pairs we have going on. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna take that away. So I'm gonna quickly show you the real chart of DXY, what I can see on the shorter time frame. All right, so which is right here. You can see the deterioration of dollar. You can see it came down from here, went back up range a little bit and dropped massively, made this double flat bottom, and then went back up. I was thinking it's gonna come all the way to the stop. Okay, at least that would be a very good place to do what? To look for a further sell-off. But that was not the case. And what happened? We had this a very fake top right there, and it came down drastically, which is very much expected. Anybody who could have expected dollar to actually pull back heavily here before it dropped also, and you see what he did here. The same thing he did here. The same thing he did right here. Okay, so it's an inconsistent, weird technical weird currency that moves very weirdly. It's very weird, but we all have to just trade it because so far so good. Is the king. All right, dollar is the king. You just have to trade it. You just have to pay close attention to it, but it doesn't support technical analysis for whatsoever reason. It's just there. All right, it's just that. Basically, it's just that. So move forward to USDCHF, the pair that I told you I'm currently trading. So I took this trade on Friday. It seems fine, right? So far, so good. Looks fine. As a matter of fact, I was expecting something more deeper when I saw the market around here. I was expecting maybe it's going to come back here, probably pull back nicely, and then bounce back up to this area before I take a sell. That was my initial plan. And otherwise, maybe we're going to get a breakout of this trend line, pull back very nicely, and then the market will take off from there. That was the two plan I had. I had this one and I had this second plan. But instead, this is what happened. That is why you don't marry buyers. Okay, you don't sleep on the buyers, you don't make a buyers your livelihood. You sit on a chart, you understand what you can see and you trade what you see, basically. Not what you think or what you feel. They don't market don't work that way. It doesn't work that way. So you have to just trade what you see. Basically, this trade, as far as I'm concerned, I've started trading it. My trading stop there since I saw this heavy push to the upside last week that I couldn't manage. So I started managing this trade right about here. All right. I don't want to get in too deep this week because we still have FOMC coming later this week and some other fun and interesting data coming later this week. So I wouldn't want a situation whereby I will be the one playing myself. So I don't want to do that to myself. So I'm keeping it very safe this week and I'm going to be going in slow and steady so far. All right. So all of that said, the next course of action for me is to go and show you what I have planned on Euro United States dollar. So what is on Euro dollar? So Euro dollar made some very bold move on Friday. Okay, made some very interesting move on Friday, and that was quite interesting. Okay, that was quite interesting in the essence, in the sense that okay, we saw this push to the upside. I mean, it was just quite interesting because personally, I was in a sell trade somewhere around here. I took a sell there. My stop loss was slightly above here on Friday. I was expecting maybe this pushback is what we needed. And then I thought I was right when I saw this very bearish candlestick right there that moved down. And all of a sudden, the market took a turn and then all the way to the top it went. So that was quite, like I said, quite strange. And another thing is, it's well expected. Anything can happen in the market. You don't sleep on it. All right. So currently, I saw the market moving in this box from I think late New York session on Friday, and then with Asian market open today, which is Monday, the 16th of September 2024. So it is either two ways. Okay, for me, it's two ways. It's either I wait for a break above here and I go long, okay, at the top here, or I anticipate for a rebound from this top that form like a very flat top, but flat top, okay, or maybe double top or flat top, as the case may be. All right, so we have the neckline right here. Okay, if you come all the way down here, I will look for a sell trade somewhere around there. Let me make that clear. We have a flat top here. The market push back down and break below here, and then maybe pull back on a 15-minute time frame or any time frame, not below 30-minute time frame actually. I wouldn't want to go all the way down to all of this time frame. So I would love to see the pull back very nicely on 1 hour or maybe 30-minute time frame right there, and then I'll take a sell trade. I'm gonna target here first, and if that's taken out, then all the way down to this area. Okay. However, I'm not depicting the fact that it could break above here, pull back nicely, and then all the way to the top it goes. All right. So I have two plans. This is my first plan. I'm looking forward to it, and this is the second plan on euro dollar. I'm looking forward to that as well. So that said, I'm gonna go to the next one. So which is Aussie dollar. So Aussie dollar has the same plan, the same thing as euro dollar. As a matter of fact, that seems to be already working out very nicely. You can see this particular trend line has been broken. Okay, I took a counter trend trade somewhere around there and I closed part of the trade right here, and then I was closed out in profit in trading stop right there. So I took one single trade and I closed two times. Okay, so I partial closed there and then trading stop at the rest closed there. So since then I've been waiting for maybe another sell opportunity. You understand? So I was looking for if the market is going to break down here and all the way to the ground. But that doesn't seem like something that's going to happen anytime soon since we have that support right there. So maybe we're going to get the market to continue to go up. I'm not sure I'm going to enter this trade. I'm not so confident because first off, I couldn't see my pattern. All I can see right here is more like a flag pattern right here. Okay, more like yes, more like that, a channel. So maybe it's gonna work inside this channel all the way to the top here, and then to break, and then we find it go back up. I'm not sure. All right. Well, I would like to see how this goes. I would like to see how this goes on a long term. Okay. So all of that said, let me make this a bit bigger so you can see what I'm saying. So right there, right now, two things can happen. A break above here will signal maybe I will go long right there. And if it rebound back to this area, pull back nicely, I will go short. So I wouldn't mind taking a short trade. At the same time, I will be looking forward to what? A buy trade. A sell trade looks like an A plus setup, where a buy trade looks like maybe B plus. All right, maybe B plus. But I'm watching out for both, and they're gonna look like this. Okay, it's going to look like this. Excuse me. Yes, right at the top here. I get a break above here. Okay. And yes, get something like this. Break, a pullback, nice pullback. All the way to the top I go. Right. And secondly, I get a break below here. Pull back nicely. All the way to the ground he goes. Right. So this is gonna be the plan. Yes, that's how it's going to look like. So I'm looking forward to both trades to see what's going to happen afterward. And I'll update you how it goes. On to the next, which is NZD NZD, I had a kind of a structure plan on that. And it looks quite neat. First off, this one hasn't really broken this particular trend line yet. You can see we have a support. The trend line is acting like support. The reason why it's there is just to show the obvious things, which is the trend. I'm a trend trader. I like to see what the market is actually doing. Okay, the moment this trend line is broken, I'm going long. All right, I'm going long straight at the top here. Okay, I'm going long right here. Okay, all the way to the top. And if I'm wrong, I would like to be taken out at least. But if I'm not wrong, I don't want to miss out on that trade at all. So we have this trend line acting as what? Acting as area of resistance. Okay, acting as area of resistance. And you can see it's an obvious trend. Okay, this could be just another means of what? Just a deeper pullback that seems to be enjoying itself or overstaying its welcome. So we could see it move this way, and at the same time, it could break the trend line to the upside, pull back nicely, and then up it goes. All right, so that's why I had two plans on this one as well. There's the first plan, the sell trade, and the second plan, the buy trade. All right, I'll be looking forward to both of them. I'll be looking forward to what? To both of them, something like that. So that is the plan. We also I'll be looking for a buy trade right at the top here. I'm looking for a buy trade right at the top here. Yes. And a sell trade will definitely be at the bottom here. Okay, yes, right here. Definitely be at the bottom here. All right. So right there, that is where I'll be looking for a sell trade. On this one, okay, I'm looking forward to both trades. Okay, four below here. So four is below here. Look for it. Pull back nicely, take a sell, break above here, you understand? Pull back nicely. It might even be a deeper pullback, I don't care. I'll take it back straight at the top there. Stop loss, very small, target right here, maybe 1 ratio 2.5, or maybe 1 ratio 3. Okay, so to speak. And then we look forward to what happens at the top here, or we look forward to what happens at the bottom here. And let's strictly see. All right, and then pound dollar seems look exactly like euro dollar, but in a more skeptical way. So, first off, you can see that we had a very nice pullback going on right there. Okay, a very nice pullback. The trend line is very, very steep. Okay, it looks like something that could actually These are them that could actually turn to a straight line. So that's why, but we have area of support. I mean, excuse me, area of resistance. In a way, all right. This looks like a more better strength line compared to this. But at the same time, we have a low here, we have a high here, we have another low here, and we have a high here. This high is yet to be violated, and this high is yet to be violated. So it's still a trend, regardless. Okay, we had a higher high here, same high here, and then we have lower high, okay, lower high. At the same time, this high, until it breaks above here, that's when we can say the trend is over. Okay, but so far it doesn't break above it, there's the trend is still very much valid as it is right here, as it is right here, as it does right here, as it was right here, and then right here. You understand the trend, the way it moves. Okay, so we can't just override it because it has broken this particular structure. Although I'm still looking for a buy trade, I'll be skeptical about buying this honestly. Okay, but if this happens to be a valid trend to the upside, then I would rather take euro dollar before I take pound dollar. Simple as that. I'll consider euro dollar before I consider pound dollar. On the 4 hour band, this area seems to be the best place to take a buy, to be honest. But I didn't take it there. Okay, I'm trading on the 1 hour time frame. So maybe, maybe right at the top here, I'll look for a buy trade right there and put my stop loss there, take profit there, and then I can catch that slowly and steadily. Simple as that. Outside of that, I'm not looking forward to take any other thing that looks like buy on GU. The only trade I would probably consider would be a sell trade, and that's going to look like this. That's going to look like this. All right. If I see something like this, I will consider it and I will take it honorably. Okay, I will take that honorably moving forward. So that is the plan on pound dollar for buy. I'm not so confident on buy for now, but I will take the buy on EU if that happens to play out. I will take that. I will consider this buy. Looks early, still looks young. All the move that happened on Friday should be something around 60, 70 pips. Yeah, like 70, 80 pips max. Okay, so I'm targeting something like that again, maybe like 100 pips at the top here. So if it happens this way and I get a nice and deeper pullback right there, I will look for another 100 pips straight at the top there. So it's still not bad. Okay, 100 pips is fine. Although it could have entered it much more earlier on the 4 hour band, but it is what it is. So moving forward, USD JPY seems to be dropping very hard. Okay, dollar weakness is really fueling all of this drop. And USD JPY, I had a very good buy plan right here. That looks like a counter trend trade. I thought it's gonna break above here, pull back nicely, break the top here, pull back. This is my buy plan right at the top here, but that didn't play out at all. So right now, I'm sitting on my hands on UJ to see what is going to happen in the next couple of days. But if I get to see a break below here, a very nice pullback, I might look into a sell trade moving forward. Okay, and my buy trade still stand maybe at the top here now. All right, maybe right there. If we get a break of this trend line, pullback, break of that structure, then I will look for a buy right there. Let me actually draw it out for people at the back to see very clearly. So it's gonna look like this. Sorry, excuse me for that. Okay, I guess that's what I get. Okay. Okay. All right. So I will look for a buy right here. Yes. That's where I'll start looking for a buy right now. And it's gonna look like this. Break of this trend line, pull back, and then it continues with it moving forward. You understand what I'm saying? So that's a buy plan on USD JPY. However, if it's gonna be a sell, I want a very clear break to the downside, a very clear pullback, then I'll take a sell all the way to the ground. Okay. I'm not sure about the sell because that divergence is going to play a very nice role, but I think dollar weakness is not helping at all. Okay, dollar weakness not helping at all. And don't forget, dollar is also quiet at the very bottom of the abyss right now. Okay, it's still quiet at the bottom right there. So I guess if you get a rebound from here, okay, I hope this is one of those times that it will use this particular area support then bounce up back up. Okay, but if it doesn't and come all the way down here, okay, then we could see, excuse me, uh, then we could see USD JPY also coming down to this area. Okay, come down here. If dollar actually drop down here, or probably drop down there. Okay, we could see USD JPY also drop all the way down to this area at the bottom. Well, fingers crossed. We see how it goes. All right, we see how it goes. But for now, I'm keeping my hands. I'm sitting on my hands, keeping my eyes closed, keeping my eyes open, and holding onto my head. I don't know how those logics, all these words. I don't know how they work anyway. Well, I'm sitting on my hands. I'm watching patiently to see if I can pick any trade this week on USD JPY anyways. USD card is another pair that seems to be dramatic. I am not sure. I'm not surprised because you can see what it did here. You can see the rubbish it did here. You can see the drama that is happening now. You can see the same rubbish happened here. So it's a story. Okay. It's a story for USD card. It does this every day, every time. It ranges like 110% more than in trend. Okay, that is how it goes for USD card. So it's one of those pairs that you like, but you genuinely don't like. But you like to trade them. It's weird. It's a weird kind of relationship. So if I'm enjoying USD card kind of trade, I love to take them right here. Okay, when they are dropping heavily. Okay, when they drop, they really give that money. They give that trend. They will do it very nicely. But when they are ranging, oh, if you get in their way during that period, oh, then you might have yourself blamed. So that's why I'm a bit sitting on my hands on this one for now to see what is going to come out of this range. Okay, to see what's going to come out of this range. So that is why I am for now sitting on my hands on this particular guy. However, if we break the top here and pull back very nicely, yes, I might look into probably buying. Yeah, buying wouldn't be a bad thing, anyways. I will look into buying it. But if it doesn't and it fell all the way back down, if it falls all the way back down, then maybe once it gets back here, excuse me for that, maybe when it gets back inside this range, I will look for a breakout of it and then further sell off. All right, moving forward. But for now, I'm sitting on my hands on this one on USD card, USD JPY. I'm closely watching the market momentum, what's going to happen, and how I'm going to trade them moving forward. Gold is all time high, just keep going up, nothing to look for over there. Okay, if you miss that buy, you've missed it. Then try to short from the top. It's going to be a very terrible idea if you do that. Very, very terrible idea. So don't do that. Just watch it, enjoy the size. We all know it's going to come back anyways. It's not gonna keep going like that. It's gonna come back here, possibly. So we can all look for buy. Or maybe we will see a better counter trend trade. Maybe around there you can take a sell all the way down here. Maybe. But right now, this is not the time to start selling. You sold from here, you are in a deep mess right there at the top. You sold from this area, you are in deep mess right there at the top. And it could as well go back up. It might actually touch 2800 today. I mean, you never know. You never know. So don't try to short goal at the top there. There's a lot going on in the world right now. A lot of mess in the Middle East, a lot of mess between Ukraine and Russia, a lot of mess between US and Russia, a lot of mess between US and NATO. I mean NATO and Russia and US and Ukraine. It's a lot of mess. And when there's a mess in the world, yes, good gets to enjoy it. Good gets to thrive. And when you're selling good at the top there, oh boy, and it's not going to end very well for you. I'm just saying. Moving forward, GJ. So I don't have anything on gold. Not a single thing. So GJ seems to be doing well. I didn't take this trade, but it's still right there. Okay, let's see what happens with GJ. I don't trade it anyways, but it's just there for catching cruise. So we see what happens to GJ for now. Euro GBP, I'm not going to talk about that one. So, guys, I'm going to catch you to the next one. So, and before we go, let's take a look at BTC. BTC, so many concepts on BTC. I want to sell, I want to buy, I want to buy, I want to sell. You want to buy now? This is the time for you to look for buy opportunity on BTC. Okay, if you ever want to take a buy on BTC, on Bitcoin, this is the right area to take a buy. All right, take a buy there. You're gonna be running into this trend line anyways. Okay, you're gonna be running into this trend line, but we said you can't break it and come all the way to the top, right? So if I see an opportunity on a lower bound, I'm gonna take a look at it. I'm gonna take a shot at it, and if it works well, of course, it's fine. I'm gonna share that with you, and if it doesn't, definitely I'm still gonna share it with you guys. So that is that on BTC. I'm going to catch you in the next video. Have a nice day.